How you doing out there?
Steve Clark with a few
Man, man, bro.
especially with
Yes.
Gilmore, no Garen Doak.
I'm fine.
Why?
Là, c'est des pléments.
I'm fine.
Des
I
pléments.
know.
T'as des pléments.
I know. No.
Tranquillement. Là, c'est tranquillement le goal, là. Mais what's for the goal for what's for? Hein? What's for the goal? What's for the goal?
Yes, no. But I don't know whether they can show him.
No, I'm not saying I'm up in the play.
Ah, yes, I know.
Reckon Anderson may have done with that side.
Very good.
Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Demoralising and winning it. Got to get back from Dykes and looking to release Hickey.
Sit down, dancing.
Whereas Christensen goes down. As well.
I just come back. I'm not telling you something.
Scotland tonight is last. He is in the book. So Schmeichel, who's done
I was blessed.
1+2 is the record before this one. Joachim Mæhle for Denmark. Jamskar. I fancy a crack. He leaves it in instead towards Volga. Clark and Angus gone. Didn't want to make anything of it, but the referee does. Couldn't to intervene. Ends with a handshake. Delivering, all there, probably right to try and get to this. All there who did seem as though he may have been Celtic bound before the transfer deadline. Celtic unable to get it over the line. Christie into Shea Adams. Possibilities here perhaps. Robertson. Ferguson. Robertson's cross is a good one. Adams leaping. So Andreas Christensen able to get there ahead of him. McGinn. McTominay.
Sit down.
Closely by Joachim Mæhle. McGinn's there helping out. That's got Christie. Well,
Mommy, go
that's
do it.
down to the half so far, isn't it? And Christie ought to have done better, really.
I don't trust me, but I just want to make you
Great
know.
work from McGinn. It's much of the ball in.
Just that. Oh, don't worry. I just feel like I like to. No, understand.
So that should serve to encouragement for the Scots.
After this one, then I'll buy this one. That's one. You know now.
Na casa. Very good.
Sousa with it. Look at the red shirts arriving on the scene. Colbert. Scotland throwing their bodies on the line. Keep the Danes at arm's length. Morris Robertson. It cuts into a
3K.
Robertson again.
7-0.
Okay.
6-4. 9-4. 3-9. 1-4.
Transition.
Yes, come.
I will beat you. Denmark are somebody who like to commit bodies forward. Might
This
just
is
in
the one,
turn
please.
I'll bring my cane. I have cane.
for Scotland some hope going the other way. That's 5 minutes of the first half in Copenhagen. Breyer. Damsgaard. Smuggling through to Mela. McGinn is there. Well, you can see the appeals from those Danish fans behind the goal who had the best view of that, appealing for handball against McGinn, but it is going to be a Scotland ball. Finish on McGinn.
Dad. You give me your photo.
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Young
Sir?
Followed by Damsgaard.
070. Sorry, 7064943914. 1414. Shed back.
Still he goes.
Yeah.
Falls over the ball.
Yes. Yes, people full here, they will just exercise special man for calm down. No, I think say you know me now. Why they do like that?
This is completed there. Denmark firmly in charge in terms of that statistic. However, Scotland needs to keep it its way. That might be a platform for them from which to build going into the second period, and maybe Steve Clarke will turn to his bench, try and open the game out a little bit. Taylor. Second ball. Magnus Christensen with the comeback.
Yes, when he's there, he's go down. When he's ready to go down.
Mike's beaten to it. Out of a loose challenge there from Ryan Christie. All them loose.
Anyone, if I
I want you scratch me, I don't feel it. I say, I want page.
Christie bringing down the former Tottenham player. Ryan Christie, a winner against Spurs incidentally last weekend in the Premier League with Bournemouth.
she don't stand up.
Rima using his creative play to get in the ear of Andreas Christensen.
I think we're going first.
I don't section her before. If you want that one, that's the same thing. If you want me to do all of them once. Okay.
Possession of the ball and Scotland. How they've defended so far.
Oh, goodness.
Touchdown to Dreyer. one additional minute to be played at Parken. Again, Adams will give chase. Knocked up by Jürgen Andersen. And that is half time. And Scotland will be far happier than their hosts with this scoreline at the break. Just the one effort on target. Opening period, net to the Danes. Very quiet first half of English Michael. Angus got the two goalkeepers. Defended very well in this first half. At the break in Copenhagen, it is Denmark 0, Scotland 0.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Hey, stop not saying this, go down. Go back there. Nice one.
Maximum 131 million rand on the table. 84 player slots. One prize to the champion team. Some big SA names are under the hammer. So much for a player. Weirdness. Sold. All the same suspense and big money wheels with a few new twists. This is where the real game begins. That's all the drama of the Betway SA20 Season 4 auction. 9th of September at 1:30 p.m. Live on Supersport.
Welcome back to Copenhagen. Half time. It is Denmark 0, Scotland 0 in Group C of World Cup qualifying. Chances at a premium. Denmark in the bulk of possession. They will feel with a bit more belief and a bit more quality. There's definitely victory in this for them. To really carve out a clear-cut opportunity in this game. Golden chance for Scotland, but a bit of wider target. Certainly both sides looking for some more quality in the final third of the field. Certainly elsewhere in the race, leading Belarus 4 goals to 0. Denmark will go to Greece on Monday next match. So away we go in the second half. Scotland kicking from left to right in this second period. Mark in the red. Mela. Denmark have won 10 of their last 11 World Cup qualifiers. Their only defeat during that run was against Scotland in November 2021, and that was at Hampden Park. Goals from John Suter and Shea Adams. Winning the win for Steve Clark's side. Looking busy. Robertson from line to it.
Recently, he gives me hand down. I don't already say
Touch on that from Dykes. Leaking.
as you lose in it, check on the down.
Oh yeah. Anderson. Long by Robertson. Didn't get that right. Begin to roll it into the path of Bristol, but saw the pass a little short. Deliver there for Scotland. Again. Christensen to clear the touch.
Hello.
Hi, big family.
McTominay spotted the gap and went through it, looking for Adams.
I'll do.
Finding their voices.
I'll do do my hair.
Start to the second half.
I'll
Steve
go.
Clark's side.
So I just did the now like this.
Again with a strike from Richard Mela.
I will follow that somehow. You have to do that. I will consider time.
Of the game.
This thing I'm spending for years. You don't understand? Hello? Family, what's the name?
Ferguson. Leaving it now, free header for Hickey.
I will bust it down. I will bust it down. I will bust it down, sir. Wait till the time for you. I never time. I need time and finish. I need time for you. Yeah, get away the thing. Package with for you. Hello?
Scotland supporters.
Not be Louis Gatti, no. This packaging for you. You get away the thing. You know what I'm saying? I stay big for you. Yes.
McTominay.
I go bossing that way. I dey come. And understand. I dey come. When this guy don't finish, I go beat you. I mean, I don't know when to finish. Alright, bro.
Hickey. McTominay.
Alright.
Alright, from Schmeichel. Really promising start to this second half on Scotland.
I don't understand. Toronto self, Toronto can talk here. No, Toronto, they give us goal like say factor, say they factor. They come all is now, they come in say half. I said show from the half. No.
gap. Schmeichel, that near post covered. Steve Clark, 69 getting on charge. Just sticking to second place for games managed. Only Craig Brown has had more games in charge.
See, that is the fire. I go beat you.
I've seen Larry on the stretches, doesn't he? At the end of his boots, on the top of the ball. That's one of the problem. But he seems okay.
That's it for me. That's another startup.
I'm not saying nobody, your master, I believe it that.
Winners, Scottish summer. Rasmus Christensen for Denmark. Gilman. Scotland against the ball. Damsgaard can't find a way through with that pass. Might do with this. Rico and Tominay skis that one off. Damsgaard. Lovely ball. Corner. Mightily close to finding the breakthrough. Behind it, it wasn't him that got the touch on it. It was Grant Hanley. And Gunn has to deal with that. And Højbjerg volleys wide. Switzerland at Nations League back in September. Once again, Schmeichel. By Rasmus Christensen. Hanley's header. Robinson. His 85th appearance for Scotland. That's this throw. Ferguson. Christensen. Rasmus Christensen, always an outlet on the Danish right. Couldn't quite gather. Gilman. Onto by Hanley. Gilman looking to deliver. Heading straight off Ferguson. There's Christensen. To that by Damsgaard on the opposite flank. Clear from McTominay. Denmark is beginning to up the ante somewhat. A bit more purpose back their play now.
Why they don't Marvelous? Why not give him a fine? Why they give him Marvelous?
Hustling with Gilman.
They know the year. They might be fine. Look at you. Mommy never see anything. Not pick your keys, the mouth. Or the way especially I know. No worry, just I never meet.
He intercepts again.
For foundation and training.
Again, good play this. Adams, lovely goal. It's Christensen.
So I beat you and you play down your feet.
Celebrated wildly after that block.
After beating someone else,
Adams, best move of the night. Linden back, exciting goal.
Your mom there, you're not going to be.
This is cross.
You finish the session in your
By
bar.
Joachim Andersen.
Huh?
I said you finish the session in your bar.
Christie. Oh, that's nicely worked. Christie, Robertson, Adams let it go. Hickey's touch. Again, back for Hickey. And that has prompted a change from Brian Reamer. Another decent move from the Scots. Another Grombeck of Genoa. He's waiting in the wings for Denmark.
I've not started. I've not started. I've not started. It's busy.
Installation
Normal drill
installation 5. I'm not supposed to morning, enter this night, and enter this morning. I think about that hours. That's 2 days and some hours. And that time I go to post and they come, do that kind of thing. So they come to say, now the thing come clap me. I nearly died that day. So I'm not on the rock, I'm not on the job again. Like say, Boros,
Yeah, someone goes back. Keep quiet.
He's on for 7th.
my hand is working.
That bleach blonde hair.
Your hand is moving. Your mouth can be moving and let your hand be working.
Okay.
certainly the last few minutes have shown that. Other sides of goal, issues can be or two. It's the hour in Copenhagen and still nothing to separate them. Who comes in round the back, Hickey with a fabulous block. What a brilliant piece of defending that was. Quite rightly he gets a touch in the head from Angus Young. Hickey was aware of where Bale was, and he did leave him some room to work with, but to his credit recovered ever so well. Well, delivered with pace. Scotland touch, last that puts it behind. Scott delivers. Up the near one at Tomato. Come, elects to touch for touch. Looking for the return and getting it. Here's a player high on confidence given his exploits. NLS with his club side San Diego. Whistles past the left-hand post of Angus Gunn. Midfielder play. John McGinn, lovely turn. Dykes looking across the line. It's too high for Adams. McGinn. Robertson gets clear of Prime. Makes the right ball. Keeps the reach for Lyndon Dykes. Starting to open up this game now. And the Scots go to corner. Definitely carrying more of a threat in this second half. That goes without saying, Steve Clark's team. Begin to take. Denied by Ferguson. Back in from Robertson. Asking the question. Why didn't anybody gamble on this?
I'm not your friend though. Because I speak for you.
Again. taking a tumble as drawn back. Getting that kind of ball played to him. Wins the day from the beginning. He's found McTominay. Schmeichel coming for this and making sure. Really is anybody's game right now. Robinson takes it on the run. Well, Max Johnson is getting ready. Watched his debut at the weekend for Derby in England's second tier. Recently went there for Stern France. He's a right back, so I would assume that he's a little bit up, which is to be expected. He's played recently. Here's Damsgaard. Gilmand. Andreas Christensen. Raya. Denmark looking to unpick the lock. Looks clear by Robertson. And here comes that change, and let's see Darren Hickey, who's going to the cart. Indeed, he will. He's gone through 68 minutes. He will be a big player for Scotland throughout this qualifying campaign. Max Johnson will come on to get his third cap. His debut as a league solo to Greece in the Nations League.
Definitely against Arsenal.
And now Gilman.
But this balance is
Very true.
let's say we come back again. And if you want
Adams. For example, against Scotland, the other end of the pitch. Adams.
That's unfortunate.
He's the foul. And Rasmus Højlund is getting ready, as is Victor Froholt. Double change on the way for the Danes. Sousa in the picture for this Scotland free kick, so too is Hanley. Flipped in towards Adams, again, inches away from making contact. This is the use of an arm. Here's the indication from the referee on Vera. Well, yes, use of an arm. Been with us a couple of minutes already. He's in the book. So Froholt and Højlund coming on. There is a potential red card check going on here. Here they are. for denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and the referee has been told to come over to the screen. Well, now, everybody inside this stadium holds their breath as we await the verdict from the referee. Well, Johnston uses his arm. There's no dispute there. Kadira is the Denmark player next to him, and he was the one
You see, I'm feeling
who was thrown over to the referee to make his feelings known. Well, here we go. The referee's had a look, and the decision is not what Denmark were hoping for. Much to the relief of 1-2. The Italian army. So the other card that we dished out remains as it was. And here come those Danish changes. And Anders Dreyer has gone off. Victor Broholt of Porto is with us. Kadira has departed. Replaced by Rasmus Holland, now of Napoli. So he shares the pitch with a new teammate in Scotland Holiday tonight. Rear-guard effort from the Scots. Remember, this is a Denmark team that have been scoring freely, especially at home. Gilman. Højbjerg. Christensen. Over the top of Hoyland, but Scotland not in the clear yet. There's no real distance on that. Christensen flashed across. Hoyland almost getting a decisive touch on it. Just Ramsgaard told to get back on his feet. Adams in quite the battle. Eventually Adams, everyone who's been alive for another half, shouts to leave the scene. Good cross. It's the throw ball from Hoyland. Well, remember what Brian Rumour said, the Denmark head coach, before the game. 6 points he wanted from the opening 2 matches in this group. Non-negotiable, he said. Well, his players had 13 minutes to try and find a way. Scotland stubborn opposition. They too will feel that they've got a chance of leaving here with maximum points. Ireland's lost out. McTominay. Dykes. Well, just the one change made by Steve Clarke in this second period. It's this man here who's come on to replace Aaron Hickey. Remember, a point here would be also a very positive result for the Scots. With Belarus, Hungary, this would definitely be seen as a missed opportunity for the Danes if it finishes this way. Damsgaard, oh, lovely touch. It's Hoydier. And again, there's another block on it, it's handling. Lovely touch on the ball in there though from Brombeck. 6 in red in the middle. Gunn has to be sure. Being nudged as well. Hoyland gets into it. There's never been a goalless draw between these two. Can cross now. It's there again. So impressed with the discipline and organisation. Scotland have shown here tonight. Robinson on the end of that one. Scoop it in. Weymouth got something on it. Owen Johnston got caught under the ball and he's bailed out by Hanley again. Something off the ball. So the referee is to sort it. Suter on the stretch. There is a flag. George first, who will come on for Shay Adams. Then Gavin Doak will also be introduced by Christie. Kenny McLean is on for Lyndon Dykes. Ben Gavin Doak, as he's now known, recently changed his surname. He wants both of his parents' names to be represented. Oh yeah. Hoyland by Hamley. Throw hot. It is home ground, this. Victor throw hot. That's guard. Hoyland let it go, expecting someone in red to be there. This is George Hurst looking to carry someone up on the pitch. What a guard for Jurgen Anderson for halting the runner first there. George Hurst, who is Ipswich in England's second tier, son of former Sheffield Wednesday's captain striker David Hurst, and incidentally was named 3 times for Hurst now leading the line for Scotland in the closing stages. Tossed high. Gavin Doak still winning. Raises side of the net. Just followed by Ferguson. Gavin Doak made something out of nothing. Got a corner from this. Someone's ended up in the back of the net. Jurgen Mailer has.
Come back.
Oh yeah. Being at home, that is particularly disappointing. Nothing away from Scotland to defend it with the chip. Damsgaard. In it goes again. Out it comes again by the head of Max Johnston. Back in again from Damsgaard. Ireland off beware. Angus Scottish there. There is a flag. No doubt huge storm relief down the other end from the south line. Ireland just offside. Gunn wasn't to know, he pushed it out. Grombeck on the follow-up thought his big moment had arrived. You can see the assistant's flag on the left of the picture. He was up well before. Naylor. Really busy throughout. Next the return, and that's nicely worked. Scott stops the cross. Sums up the evening, doesn't it? So into the 90th minute. The flower of Scotland is belted out by the travelling fans here in Copenhagen. This would be a very useful point indeed for Scotland. And a confidence boost as well against the top seed in this group. Andreas Christensen. Squeezing through the gap. Even though it's something that will buy Scotland a bit of time. 5 additional minutes to be played here.
Once you enter that right, you know
We're looking to a young
Once
forward.
you enter that first right, as we reach point, take right. Take another right, the second, take another second right, do like that.
Again. Cannon Doge. Next round 1, but Froholt was there on the cover. Damsgaard, who for me has been Denmark's shining light in this game. Christensen on that side, not too far behind, but when you see Denmark a lot, especially in the Nations League, they've been below par. Gilman. Great challenge from Cannon Doge.
Yeah. I'm at 70%.
Damsgaard flipping it over via a deflection, gun not convincing. Olivier, Denmark with a player down. Gilman Robertson. Mercy behind for the corner. That was Hoyland. Player down inside the Scotland penalty area. It's got a little bike on the way down, but
Nothing new.
see much in it.
Let's wait first. It's still paying. Which one? This one. This one. This one. Oh, yeah. Why not talk on the top list?
But it just doesn't come off.
Prepare extra money.
It's not hard to work out. Fan base is tonight.
You're paying for
The stadium. Hushed into silence, really.
I said this and I'm holding here.
Rasmus
Yeah, this thing
Christensen
you are looking is making just keep your like
locked away by Suter. Gilman. Holding us here. Oh, yeah! Into the gloves of goal. Big chance to win it. Olivier knows it. And so does Brian Reamer. Rohol steering one in. Olivier straight for Angus Gunn. Damsgaard. Turning up the volume, they know that time is against them. Scoots it again. Ronbeck was in the mix. Most clear one McTominay. Gilmand. Christensen keeping it alive. Cleared away by McLean, and there is a late chance for Scotland to pinch it. Gannon Doak looking for Hurst run. Too much pace on the ball. And time is almost up. Damsgaard. Poland surely won't reach that, and you won't. That is just about it. And for the first time ever, these two share a goalless draw. But a point that will be celebrated almost like a victory for Scotland. But a night of sheer frustration for Denmark, who had plenty of the ball but could not break down this stubborn, this resilient Scotland team. An excellent team performance from them, but we have not seen the best of Denmark tonight, that is for sure. They head to Greece next, whilst for Scotland, it is Belarus up next for them. But this could prove to be a valuable point for Scotland in their quest to make the first World Cup finals since France '98. The Tartan Army will be fairly satisfied with this scoreline in Copenhagen. Full time, Denmark 0, Scotland 0.
Every sort of emotion. Every roar, every devoted. Each serve, each shot, each point, each incredible moment.
say yeah, they pay him. Are you sure? And I'm not talking. Because I know I use stuff and
Podcast proudly brought to you by Guinness, the official beer of the Premier League, and MTN. Go make a difference.
Good evening and welcome to Ljubljana for a very appetising opening encounter in Group B of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Slovenia and Sweden will both fancy their chances of being part of the big party in the USA, Canada and Mexico next summer as they get set to square off. Now here goes Benjamin Šeško, held up by Goodmanson. Leeds United against Manchester United there. Great ball! Should have been the opening goal. Stojanovic completely fluffed his lines from close range. Now here's Elanga. Good advantage played there by the referee. Elanga waiting for Gyökeres on the overlap. Used it by not using him, and Elanga could be in. Elanga 1-0. Clinical finish to give Sweden the lead. They've been turning up the pressure, and now they have the advantage. Well, Elanga, the architect from the start, carried the ball really well. Quick give and go. Almost had it taken off his toes by Fernandson at the last. It was tricky to see who got the final touch at first glance. But it was Elanga who swept it home. Only his 5th goal for his country.
Which one is that actually?
Bit of room for Modric. Haven't seen much of him so far. It's opened up and a hit here. Oh, it's in! A nightmare for Robin Olsen right at the start of the second half. And Sandy Modric has leveled things up. Delight for the home fans, despair for Robin Olsen.
I need that more cool from your mouth.
And what a boost for Matej Kek and Co. Had a bit of room to work with here. They weren't quick getting out to try and block him off, so he took the invitation. It's on target, but it should have been dealt with all day long by Robin Olsen. Certainly had the better of it, but that error from Olsen proving costly, and now here is Kalinic. Oh, and hit by Schwab. And Olsen makes somewhat amends for the earlier error. So not quite sure where it had gone. Keeper was though. Can he get the cross in? Gyökeres, lovely first touch, and the second is in! Yasin Ayari! Sweden back in front! Well, this time it's the Slovenian keeper who's smarting after failing to keep out the effort from Yasin Ayari. And the Brighton home Albion midfielder might have won this game for Sweden. Careless stuff. We're wasting a few more seconds there because, well, Kalinic was trying to steal a few too many yards in the throw. Šeško jostling. And still has it, and it's come through here. Oh, 2-2! Jan Victoric with a crucial goal for Slovenia right at the end. in a Euro qualifier, having come on as a sub. He's made a massive impact from the bench tonight as well. Sealing the hero for Slovenia supporters with his clinical strike in stoppage time, which gives us the full-time score of Slovenia 2.
Other salon did, other salon have to see NS. You know that black NS, man.
You can say this lady, I don't know whether she goes for that.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I don't think come around.
Look at that, this thing. You need head woman, not saying it.
Which head woman?
Normal head woman.
Come on, this video boutique.
Also, you don't need this. You look feminine. You want to be like it.
No, it's NS come around, and I'm black come on NS.
Get with your officers.
Champions, Famousbarber. Brought to you by Heineken. The race, of champions.
Yeah, man.
The two highest ranked teams in Group D of the European qualifiers, Ukraine and France, meet in their opening game in the Polish city of Wrocław. This group will be played out in its entirety over the next 2 months, but the other two nations involved, Iceland and Azerbaijan, playing in Reykjavik at the same time as this game. Ukraine and France played out 2-1 in the qualification.
No, I know they touch him. I'm afraid now. I know now. Sometimes.
Both played in a pair of goalless draws in the European qualifiers to reach Euro 2000. This is Deschamps' final victory in the Major Championship. He will leave the post after 14 years at the end of the World Cup finals, assuming they've learned getting there. They've not failed to qualify since 1994, while Ukraine reached the finals in 2006, where Rebrov scored his final international goal. And once again, a big crowd has gathered to watch Ukraine playing their home match on foreign soil. There was an attendance of around 40,000 here for their match against England in the European qualifiers for Euro 2024, and similar numbers inside the stadium tonight. Ukraine have not lost as the home team in Poland since they were forced to play their matches outside their home country, although they were beaten here as the away side when they met Poland in the warm-up game for the European Championships. A real sense of anticipation around the stadium and the city here today. France really at the beginning of the end for Didier Deschamps.
You always hear
They've
they're
got the
comparing.
side brimming with attacking talent.
Yeah, good pass,
On this
yeah,
game
no,
led
no.
by Kylian Mbappe, of course. It's a team which reached the UEFA Nations League finals, finishing third in the end. Ukraine beaten by Belgium in a Nations League playoff when they led 3-1 with 20 minutes of the second leg to play in Leuven before eventually losing out to an inspired performance from Romelu Lukaku. It's a team determined to play for their people once again and reach their second World Cup as an independent nation, of course. They have a legend in charge. It's Sergei Rebrov.
Me say I had the pain.
This team.
This
They'll
maybe
operate
they
in
lose
today
it.
due to injury, but Anatoly Truman of Benfica is a very able deputy. Ukraine are very fortunate to have two fine goalkeepers available to them. The French supporters have made the journey as well to the southwest of Poland. This group will be playing with a very sharp nature, so every game really matters.
Why is there
And it begins here tonight.
Come up.
That's
Come up from there.
to reach
Go back. Go to the seat.
another
Climb.
final to sum
Climb.
up
These are the place. Climb the seat.
in the
Give me.
grand manner.
Give me. Do you know what you are putting in your mouth?
This could prove to be
Small
a
parental
tough group,
elderly
particularly
care.
if Ukraine
Sit
win
down.
their fourth.
Everything not be soft.
We may get an answer
Now
to
cry.
that
One minute
question
you cry. Cry.
tonight.
Make you
Right at the
quiet.
start of the qualification. This a game which really matters for both sets of supporters and the players. And the match will get underway following the national anthems.
I'm done.
If you have not started barbing this year,
Then I was done barb since. I was done barb your hair since. You come late.
it's really that it's coming.
Okay. It's coming here
Yes.
for the problem.
So what?
The shout. The shout.
So I said that here, I can't work out.
Why you drag her come here now?
I'm just dragging.
Well, there's no doubt this is a home game for Ukraine this evening. A wonderful atmosphere inside the stadium for both anthems. Two great former players, now the coaches as well. Real Madrid goalkeeper Andre Lunin has a lengthy injury list, so Andre Trubin deputises, Alexander Zinchenko drops to left back, and Sergei Rebrov reverts to a back four with five across midfield, where Brendan Yamska Yarmolian will turn his third cap. Artem Dovbyk will be the lone striker, with Georgi Zubkov and Oleksiy Hutsuliak charged with offering him support. Dovbyk has been on the bench for the opening two games for Roma in the Serie A season, so maybe has a point to prove here tonight. Danny Magdalene, a familiar figure, is the referee from the Netherlands. Dennis Hiegler in charge of VAR. Kylian Mbappe Alongside Mykola, Matvienko, the two captains. They will be at opposite ends of the field as well. Didier Deschamps has picked a team full of attacking talent. Kylian Mbappe, supported by Bradley Barcola, Michael Olise and Desiree Doué, who wins his fourth cap after his stunning end to the season with the UEFA Champions League winners Paris. With William Saliba injured, the former Leipzig teammates Deo Upamecano and Ibrahima Konate are reunited at the heart of their defence. Lukem Konoplia also back in the Ukrainian starting lineup after his injury in the first leg of the UEFA Nations League playoff against Belgium. That match was played in Spain. Ukraine playing all three of their home games in these European qualifiers in Poland. And Kylian Mbappe.
For your house, you don't spoil my team. I know.
Whoever you support, winning his 91st cap this evening. A half century of goals. Artem Dovbyk averages 1 in 3 for Ukraine. And a big night as well for Ilya Zavarny, up against 1 or 2 of his new teammates with Paris. In 2 months, it will all be over, so every match really matters in this particular group in the European qualifiers. And Group D is underway in Rockland with France in their white kit defending the goal away to Holland.
They look somebody. It's like they look direct. You know they fear. I swear.
And if you don't control it before you give the show,
Since they look at, you know they even they fear. I don't understand. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh.
What's the front? They know why they look now. But they tell people say if you are training a child from 1 year to 9 years, you get that you can't get to the game. You see that already, if you don't know how serious you are being. I would say just me. You want to know how serious.
Whether you are joking or
when I have. You don't say children, if you don't like say they don't get some, then that's what.
Pretty much cordiality, the Ukraine supporters really looking to create an intimidating atmosphere here.
When they are big, you can get
Germany.
For 1 year. That 1 year
With the
they
French players who have heard it all before.
you sit up. And you have this.
Good day.
Train them well. You have
discipline.
Upamecano.
You have price.
And they coming
When you
short
leave them,
by passing
you
his
don't control them.
Roman teammate Artem Dovbyk. Upamecano again. Ukraine with only 1 victory against the French in 12 previous meetings.
Yeah.
That was in a
Is that
World
a
Cup
stretch?
playoff. Who reached Brazil in 2014 when Ukraine
I
won
know
the
what
first
you
leg
want.
2-0.
I don't know why all these flies they fall here.
Mamadou Sakho in the second leg, he got swapped to the central defender,
You tell her.
and the French won 3-2 on aggregate. Ukraine, this 4-5-1 formation, very compact, very difficult to break down at the start. Good day.
This man fit this.
Don't still do it.
Man fit it down.
Doué forced back towards his own goal as well. And
They
Zinchenko
show.
often being deployed
Okay, I
in
made
midfield.
John. Me no look.
Maybe in the early moments we've
Wetin
seen
get one that they do, we don pack that put for here like say na aboki.
They don't do am well. So, should be done.
Doué, Olise,
No, I feel wait. God will bless you. If you wait, I understand my account number. May save am for your friends. Yes, no.
now Konoplia.
Ma touch your
Or
body.
you still ask them to come to
Fullback will always try and get forward, and tonight Zubkov is playing ahead of him
Well, okay, now let's see. Let's see now.
Didier Deschamps has a wonderful record as the French
You know,
goalkeeper.
you know Cavan, you know Cavan's place. You know Cavan, you know Cavan. You know Cavan, you know Cavan. You know Cav this
I never
place.
touched him.
I know, you go trust him normally.
But he will be leaving
You
for
just Cavan
a
me
new
straight
challenge
like this.
after
This
14
one
years
straight.
at the end of the World Cup. Of course, first, France have got to get there.
You know, say, I don't want to rush this game because I don't know where you want to touch and where not. So I got asked you. I know how far.
Just
You know
Cavan
why we
straight.
fit there and approve them.
You say I don't get beers now, me I define beers.
It's wonderful support from the Ukrainian.
No, Rob, I didn't when you were small.
Barely get the ball at the moment, and Kawalushny with the foul there. Kone. Over 80% possession for the French in the opening 5 minutes.
Just Cav here.
Konate,
Yeah, don't come. I don't come your back.
Doué,
I don't come your back. Touch and quick shot.
Chouameni.
Because here going to
Back to Truman. Ukraine will try to break. That's an opportunity here for Silikov to fight Zinchenko. But Suliak just holding his run to stay outside.
Anything we touch this thing, I'll spoil you, I'll spoil you.
Then Konate.
Suliak.
Suliak again.
This people here, we wait for far from the city.
Dealt with well by Upamecano.
I say, just I come for you.